Hey, what's up, everybody? Jason Ostrander here with Sowers Cares. I am the race event director for the Bocce 5K, which is just around the corner. It's like a month from a month from now, May 16th, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Sowers Cares is an organization that really loves to come alongside other charitable organizations, nonprofit orgs in the area, Bucks County, Montgomery County. And we've got a new tagline, which I love. That is when we make your cause, our cause. And we couldn't be more excited to link arms with a cause like Simon's Heart. Jen Parado is here this morning. She is the president, the CEO, the main driver, the visionary. Maybe she's a runner. We'll find out. But whatever the case may be, Jen and her crew at Simon's Heart have graciously agreed to partner with us. They are our charitable directive for this race this year. And so I thought it'd be nice to hear a little bit about her and about the organization Simon's Heart. So Jen, welcome to this video podcast thing. Glad to have you.
Oh my gosh, Jason, thank you so much for that warm welcome.
Oh man, this is our second year in a row, which is great because sometimes it's like all new, we don't know each other, but we have a long-standing relationship, so I'm excited. But for some of the folks that are running this year, they may not know what Simon's Heart is all about. Maybe explain your role and give us the overview of why you love this organization.
Sure. So first, I can't go without saying how grateful we are to Sowers Cares to be the beneficiary of the Bocce 5K. It's an incredible partnership. We're really proud of what you guys are doing in the community, not only for Simon's Heart, but for so many other charitable organizations in the area. So Simon's Heart was started 16 years ago by a mom and dad that lost their son to sudden cardiac arrest. It turns out the doctors, after his death, said mom and dad needed to get their hearts checked too because it was a genetic condition. They found out mom also had the same condition that Simon had. And in essence, his death saved his mom's life. It's a powerful story. And then they took all of that grief and for the next 16 years have been advocating to protect hearts and save lives. So we do that by heart screenings, placing AEDs in the community, and really providing an educational component in terms of CPR and heart health for our youth. We're really proud of all that we're doing, and the funding that is supported by the Bocce 5K will allow us to pursue the true mission to save lives. Our screenings have saved about 130 lives over the last 16 years, and you obviously can't put a dollar amount on those lives.
Wow. So what is your reach? I know that you guys travel. Well, back in the day where we could go into schools and do stuff, you were going into high schools, bringing awareness, bringing AED stuff. What is it like a day-to-day for your team and what they're up to?
Sure, great question. So the pandemic has really put us in a motion where we had to say the cliche thing, which was pivot, pivot, pivot. We're so grateful to our partner, Jason Bradley. He actually is a cardiologist that has allowed us to do pop-up screenings on the main line, allow anyone they want to come in and get their hearts checked the third Thursday of every month. Wow. This year. And while those numbers are a lot smaller, we can't pop up in a gym like we used to do 300 kids at one time. We are still maintaining our mission to do that. We are also planning to do a virtual screening. Hopefully in the fall, we'll have launched a real program to do that, which is an innovative space that our medical team is working really hard to make happen. Wow. We are also coming up about to place our 160th AED in the community. As you know, AEDs are required in order to save a life. If someone collapses, you do the chain of survival. You call 911, you start CPR, and you have to find that AED within 3 minutes. So the more AEDs that are placed around the area, the more we can save lives. So that's all the things that we're up to right now at Simon's Heart. We're hoping to launch and get bigger in the fall as things started to hopefully open up. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, agreed. Last year at the race, you guys had a great booth set up. You were there. Your team was there, engaged. And what was this thing, the Jukebox? Like, how does it work? And is the Jukebox going to continue? Is this something that's going on in the future?
Yeah, totally. So CPR is sounds boring, but we make it fun. You should do CPR to 100 beats per minute. There are a lot of songs out there that you can actually sing in your head while you're doing CPR. The most famous one is "I Will Survive," of course. So we have an actual jukebox that pops up, and we throw you a ball and say, all right, what song do you prefer to do CPR to? And then you just start doing compressions, 100 beats per minute, and sing your favorite song. So it's a really fun interactive component. We've been actually doing it virtual, so that way kids across the country can learn CPR. Grab any ball. Some people grab a tennis ball. Some do a soccer ball. It depends on the mood that you're in, but as long as you're doing those compressions, it's really teaching you to save lives.
Yeah. So is your plan to kind of do that again this year at the race? What can we expect to interact with you on in the race this year?
Yeah, we're gonna have great music. We'll pop up this jukebox. Some of our ambassadors or our high school students will be manning the booth and hopefully throwing balls at some of the runners and having them do CPR too. And I'm just thinking, every runner that races has an opportunity to save a life if they pop in our booth and do that. We also have our next pop-up, which is May 20th. So right after the 5K, I encourage you to swing by our booth, register for a heart screening if you know a youth ages 14 and up that could benefit from a heart screening. If you've had a heart screening in the past and maybe had a COVID diagnosis, come on down and have your heart screened again. So if you need more details on that, you can go to simonsheart.org.
I'm definitely looking forward to hanging out with you guys that day. Just a quick little blip about the race. You can do the race both virtually and in person this year, which is kind of cool. So if you want to sign up, you'll go to the link that's connected to this video, and you can run the race anytime between May 8th and May 16th. If you're concerned about gatherings or you want to be able to do that on your own, totally possible. And your times will be entered into the overall race times, which is cool. And if you're coming out on Sunday, we'll be following all the current CDC protocols and guidelines for running a race. We were actually one of the few races, remember, Jen, last year that actually pulled off in person. And I have to say, everybody was well equipped, felt safe, and everybody's so happy to be outside and together at a park. So Peace Valley Park is one of the most idyllic places to run. And so we're excited to get you all out there. Now, last year, Jen, your husband and I were neck and neck in our times. He ran the race. I noticed you didn't run the race. Are you planning on running this year? Is that your gig?
No. I run only when being chased. So Tony will still run this year, and he really wants to beat his time because that's
awesome.
Always his priority.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Race, run, walk. We've had some people say, "Can I walk my dog? Can I push a stroller?" Peace Valley Park is wide open. It's not like a real tight track. So we'll probably do shotgun starts, so it allows everybody to kind of go off at their pace, but within their own timers and when they would be going. So lots more information coming out about the race, but I first wanted to put the heart before the actual event so you could kind of join in the passion. I know when I'm talking about the race, a lot of people are asking me, "Oh, this is a charitable race. That's so great. What is the charity? What is it going to be used for?" And so we have a goal, Jen, for 250 runners. That's our cap that we can't go. Right now, we're sitting at 85, and we're about ready to go through our big month of push for marketing. It's going to kick off with this video. So if you're watching this video to the end, thank you. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for supporting Simon's Heart. And we look forward to you bringing your friends out on May 16th. So, Jen, thanks so much for being with us today. I appreciate you. Love what you guys are doing. Say hi to all the folks over there that I know, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right. See you later.